I needed that stretch. Oh, this is like really terrible. Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday, the middle of the week. We got 2 more days. Welcome to Cruise with Key. Oh, goodness, y'all. As you can see, I am still healing. I have this ugly scar right here. It's still swollen around here. And then I have this right here. I cocoa butter like all day, all the time. So hopefully soon these will be gone because this is just not. I just can't. I can't. As you can see, like my eyes still look black. I did go to the doctor, and the doctor said that still healing. And then I go back in about 3 more weeks. I need to give a full screen. Oh, that's so much better. But yes, I go back and they're going to actually do a CT scan to see if I broke anything or fractured anything. Well, we know nothing is broken, but just do a CT scan. Anyway, it's enough that's enough about my appearance and the healing process. On to some emotionally and mental healing. Self-healing is key. That's why we cruising with Key. But anyway, last week we was still talking about trauma, and I had mentioned obligations, and I said that we were going to discuss obligations this week. And I took the liberty, of course, to look it up. Here's the definition. Obligations, plural, noun, obligations, an act or course of action to which a person is morally or legally bound, a duty or commitment. I have an obligation to look after her. That's an example. Similar, the condition of being morally or legally bound to do something. They are under no obligation to stick to the scheme. A debt of gratitude for a service or favor. She didn't want to be under any obligation to him. So y'all get like the gist of what the word means. It means you feel committed to this thing, to this person, to this person, place, thing, and that's something that I really suffer from, like a great deal. And I think I think that I suffer from it. Of course, a lot of things, as we all know, we all deal with due to our past. And I have suffered um tremendously. I mean, again, look at my face because I felt obligated to show up. I felt committed to this task to show up. And that's mainly because um I really want a relationship with my family. And that's something that I keep saying that I really want to work on because I can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to do. I'm always feeling so obligated to people that don't feel the same. My obligations is almost never reciprocal. So I'm the one that always, suffer. And that's a problem. That's a huge problem. And once you realize, the reasonings for your behavior, that's when you want to change it. I really want to change feeling so obligated, especially from a standpoint that nobody else feels as obligated when it comes to me. I remember like growing up, and I lived with my cousins for quite some time, and we will always, me and my youngest sister, we will always be um introduced as pudding kids. Oh, those pudding kids, those pudding kids, that's just kids, those pudding kids. And like as I grew up, I realized like I was a visitor. And because of that, anytime, you know it's a family situation, it's like I'm pressed to show up just so I can feel that kind of love, like from my own bloodline. You know what I mean? And, I got friends that I call family, sisters that I call sisters that blood can't make us any closer, you know. Um, but people still want family. I mean, I don't have children, so, not the kids that I birthed, so to me, I really don't have no blood. I talked to two siblings, two cousins, no, well, three cousins, and that's really it. I don't really talk to nobody. I mean, unless we on social media. Oh, social media, you would think we me and family lit. You really would. We not. We not. But obligations will be, it can destroy you. It just can. It can really destroy you. Never feel obligated to do something that you really don't want to do. And it doesn't matter how it makes somebody else feel. It's time out for me and us. It's time out for doing things that appease people, because at the end of the day, you showing up really doesn't matter at that point, because you're not even showing up as your authentic self. And I never want to, I'm not fake by far, but I never not want to show up as me, as Lakia, as this person that really wants to be here, that's excited to be here. And not just, excited to be around you, but just excited for the whole overall experience. I am always excited when the crew say, we about to go on a trip, or when the crew say, hey, game night, or we linking up to watch a fight, or my other crew. Oh my goodness. I thought I put this on silent. Sorry. Oh my gosh. What just happened here? Oh my goodness. Well, that's what happens when you, that's what happens when you go live. Give me 1 second, y'all. This is terrible. 1 second. 1 second. And I probably forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, sorry, y'all. I'm so, 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 so sorry. But real quick, like I was saying, um, yeah, I love when my other crew, they hit me up and we do our annual brunch, or we're just linking up for wings and oldies, which is always a fantastic time. I mean, I just love linking up, and I'd be excited, and I never feel obligated to show up. Like, never. I love when it's somebody's birthday. I love traveling to go visit my sister and Atlanta. Like, I'd be excited. These are things that I look forward to. And those are the things that I want to focus on. I real life want to only focus on what excites me and who is excited for me to show up. And, you know, there's no obligatory type of thing going on, Um, so yeah, that helped me, you guys. When I say, man, I don't really feel like it, and I'm telling you this, nudge me and be like, well, don't go, well, don't do it, like, just don't, and it's okay. And if these people can't understand this space that you're in, that you just choose you, then they not supposed to be a part of your life. And if they family, it don't matter who they are, so be it. At the end of the day, it's they loss, because your number one goal is to be your authentic self at all times. At all times. There are conversations I know I need to have with people. There are conversations that I have with myself Shout out to one of my girlfriends. She just gave me this hidden journal to write in, but every page has like a question, and it's like you're building your book. It's so dope. And I think it was perfect right now because of what I'm going through. I'm going through this season and this phase of really just letting it all out, and just becoming more and more and more self aware of being free. I've always been big on being stable. Always. In all my ways, I be trying to be stable. But I realized that there are ways that I have, you know, been stable, but not in a real true state because I swept some stuff under the rug. You can't do that. You cannot show up as your authentic self and you walking on piles of unresolved things. And not everything is going to be resolved in your life, but there are things that you have to just get out, whether you journal, whether you talk to a therapist, whether you have a somebody that you can just, confide in, and you're talking to them about it. Don't harbor nothing, because when you harbor things, guess what happens? You start to do stuff like obligations that you don't that don't serve you. Don't do nothing that don't serve you. That's another thing. Don't do nothing that does not serve you. That was good. But that's what obligation does. It puts you in this place that's not even, to me, it's not healthy. And it's not even smart. It's not. Because had I used my brain the way that it was turning on that day, then this would not be this. You know what I mean? And I'm not afraid no more to show my scars, because it's a reminder that um choose you. Look at you. Don't you ever, 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 ever let nobody, because can't nobody make you do nothing. Don't ever let nobody cause you to feel obligated because how they might feel of your absence. Don't do it. You deserve to be your authentic self at all times. You deserve to choose you. You deserve it. God brought you in this world by yourself. I did not come with the Siamese twin. Nobody is attached to me. It's like, no, nobody is attached to me at all. So if nobody is attached to me, then I have to look out for myself at all times. Mind, body, and soul. Got to. And the more I do that, the more I will limit my obligations. The more I'll have more peace. The more I'll have more freedom in my mind, the more I won't do crazy stuff, or the more I won't have like bad outcomes. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta just do better, Kia. Can't do better. I tell myself that all the time. There's nothing wrong with looking at the man in the mirror. I'm looking for the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his way. It's like, no, but for real. Like, you got to do it. That's a real song. If you want to make a world a better place, just look at yourself and make a change. That's what Cruising with Key is all about. Cruise with Key on this journey of healing and learning and some laughter in between. That's all I got for y'all today. We will be back next Wednesday. Thank you so much for cruising with Key today. I hope you had a great week. I hope you have an upcoming amazing week. Um, like, share, subscribe, comment, do what you do. I appreciate you rolling with a sister. Thank you for rolling with a sister. I stole easy street stuff. um, please keep me in your prayers as I keep you in my prayers. Shout out to one of my closest friends who I call one of my sisters. Passing over, mom, I'm praying for you, baby. I love you and I got your back. Trust me, I'm praying for your strength and your comfort. You're going to be all right. I promise you're going to be all right because you ain't by yourself. Nobody that's in my life will ever be by themselves. And if you know somebody in your life that I don't know and they can use somebody, I'll be here. I don't mind. I don't want nobody to ever feel alone, ever, 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 ever. Okay. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for cruising with Key. Have a great week.